Hi guys, it's Kat with Tomthumbglitters, and we are going to be doing a tutorial of the cup that you saw at the beginning of the video. Valentine's Day is coming up, right around the corner, and it'll be here before we know it. So why not go ahead and get started on some projects for Valentine's Day. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's go over some of the stuff that you'll need for this tutorial. Okay, so I've already prepped my cup, and I've also spray painted it with this candy pink from Rust-Oleum. All right, let me put that aside. I'm also going to be using our Sugarland glitter. I don't know if you can see that. It's very, very beautiful. It's an iridescent. We're going to put that on the cup as well. And this is going to be a Milk Bath cup with a little bit of a twist. It's for a really good friend of mine. And let's see if I can move the camera down a little bit. I've got these pressed flowers. Let me see if I can bring them up here. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of these flowers, but I'm definitely going to use some of it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use all of the greenery. So that's also what you're going to be using as well. Some of the other things that we're going to be using is, here's some acrylic white paint. That's going to make our milk bath. Okay. I do have a silicone straw, or you can get one at your convenient store and, just grab a straw from there if you have one. I also have some alcohol ink. I have Fiesta from Holts, and then I also have pink sherbet from Holts. We're going to be using both of those as well. Make sure you have some gloves, because I don't know, maybe you guys are a lot neater than I am, but when it comes to ink, I seem to get a lot of that ink all over myself. So I will list everything in the description below, and if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up to subscribe to more videos.
The epoxy in which I'm using is from Craft Attack. It is Artworks. I'll have the link below. I've got that epoxy nice and smooth. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to then add the Sugarland iridescent glitter into my epoxy. Once I add that into my epoxy, I'll get that nice and smooth and then apply to my cup. I add about 2 pinches of this. I found a baker spoon, which is about a pinch, and I'm going to add 2 little scoops into my epoxy. And then I'm going to stir that in real well. Right here, I'm going to take my Holts ink and which is pink sherbet. I'm going to sporadically put it over the cup. Then I'll take my straw and I'll blow that ink around the way that I want it to look. The next ink is going to be Pink Fiesta from Holts. I'm going to sporadically put that around the cup. Then I'll use my straw to move it. It wasn't moving quite as nicely as it does in the summertime, so what I'm going to do is then use my heat gun and get that moving. Off camera, I had added a little bit more Fiesta. I wanted it a little more pink. So this is the result of it. So now we're going to stop it, and then we're going to put our flowers on there sporadically. Cup is very tacky right now, and so I'm taking my pressed flowers and I'm laying them sporadically around the cup where I see fit, pressing it down with the back of my tweezers. Now, if you don't want to use pressed flowers, you can also make your own flowers using your water slide and put them on like that as well. The flowers are very, very delicate, so I will be sealing it with Mod Podge. Okay, now I'm taking my Mod Podge and I'm sealing down the flowers. Now all that white you see, don't worry about, because when it dries, it'll dry clear. Now that the flowers are sealed with the Mod Podge, I am now taking my epoxy, getting that stirred in real well. Then I'll add a couple of drops of acrylic paint, white, into my epoxy. I'll stir that in real good, and then that will be the start of our milk bath. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle the epoxy over the cup. This is what's called a flood coat as well. Because of the flowers being so delicate, I wanted to just really lay it on thick. So what I did is I took the cup off the turner this morning and I gave it a nice light sand. And the reason I did that is because some of the flowers were sticking up. So now I'm going to take my epoxy. I'm going to do another milk bath with the acrylic white paint, just because that decal is so dark and I want it to blend in just a little bit more. So here we go.